to the story, I'm just finished.
Oh,
Dunking on us like that. Please miss. Oh no. Okay.
all right, we got a score right here.
Buckle down. Yeah.
You guys got it. I have faith.
Right here.
A little faith, but I have faith.
Hit it.
That's in.
Yes. California
Big
right
time
there.
three, Danny.
Cutters, double cutters.
Good
Yes.
cut. Good cut.
2 off.
Yes.
Nice.
With authority.
Oh.
We're the land of the free.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And in our matchup tonight, you'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Detroit Pistons. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Jrue Holiday is in his 8th season with the Pelicans. He said, "I've been here the longest with the possible exception of the security guard. There was a ball boy who was here before me, but now he's one of our coaches." Kevin, he's still all in and trying to help the Big Easy get back to the playoffs.
Terrific. David, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Plumlee. Ray Ellington is out there with Smith. Then there's Grant, and it's Bay in at the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. Well, and this must be a time of year when teams are still working on their chemistry, Clark. Everybody getting comfortable with their roles.
Well, you know, Kevin, you would hope that being comfortable and having good chemistry would be a given by now, even though it's still early. There's not a ton of time for the feeling out process in the NBA because the games come so rapid.
Here's Bay. Second chance effort. And the rejection by Giannis. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Here is Plumlee. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. changes here for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague for Drew Holiday.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
And so it's Detroit with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. Count it.
Well, I tell you, when Okafor sees a wide open teammate, he really zips the ball over to set him up for a clean look at the bucket.
Outside Teague. Passes it to Forbes. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. It's all knotted up.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Cobb. They picked up 24 points in their last one against Atlanta.
Nice job by Cobb to get to his spots offensively there. Nice mid-range stroke.
Here's Teague. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Tries from 7. Here's Forbes. They get it back. Ball's knocked loose. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Cobb, wide open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Cobb's got 6.
No hesitation that time from Cobb. I mean, that kind of confidence goes a long way for him.
Middleton looking it over Diallo. Middleton can't get it to go.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Teague. Off target with his 3. And we'll be back with you shortly. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was asked about his goals this past offseason.
For me personally, I just want to get better. I want the team to get better. I want me to get better individually and just win the whole thing.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now here's Teague. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Excellent penetration from the point guard there. Teague, great quickness getting to the rack.
Cobb passes to Jackson. Now here's Cobb. Defended by Portis. And there it is for him.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was...
Has been on display for Milwaukee. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Detroit making a switch here. And Detroit looking at who they've got. We've got Wayne Ellington. Dennis Smith is out there with Junior. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Stewart in at the 5.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes of Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Here's Lopez. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Brook Lopez a little bigger and more of an offensive player than his brother Robin. But they've both turned into quality big men in this league.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Forbes checked in, and Detroit with a change here too. Diallo, he's checked in for Wayne Ellington. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Smith dishes to Junior. Now Diallo. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Smith. Smith's got 6 here in this quarter. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. Minutes gone now in the third quarter. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Fades. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Smith feeling it out a bit. Junior kicks to Diallo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Bucks have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Lopez, good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates, too.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Floats it up for Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
And he just keeps hitting shot after.
Teams making some changes here. "15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Middleton outside for the 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, there's a good reason this guy shoots as many threes as he does. Chris Middleton is a knockdown 3-point shooter.
Here's Junior. Detroit, no good that time either. It's off. And so the Pistons take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.
Yep.
Oh, no. Okay. Whew. Why do I take those risks? Let's get an easy backdoor for the win, ideally.
Yep, I'm gonna pop out. I'm going.
Oh, no.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own. A look at the Magic starting group. They've got Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is out there with Anthony. Then there's Carter. And it's Porter at the 3 spot. And for the Pistons, we've got Wayne Ellington. Sure.
You know, getting everybody on the same page sometimes it can take time, and then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will obviously help you do that.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Now here's Junior. He's tightly guarded. Here's Cobb, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Just tremendous patience. On the pump fake, Cobb works at his own speed when beating defensive players.
And Cobb drops both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Now Ennis, 5 points in the game. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Just carving up the D on the drive. Cobb, love when he takes the initiative and capitalizes.
Now here's Anthony, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. Junior with it. Pass to Cobb. Kicks to Junior. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Okafor slams it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Diallo. That shot is off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Here's Okafor. In the corner, it's Diallo. Just 4 to shoot. On the money from 12 feet away.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so, both teams trading bucket. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Orlando, Mohamed Bamba is out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Ennis, and it's Okiki in at the small forward spot. Here's Ennis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
First free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. Entirely new group now out there. Orlando also making some changes. Bamba comes in for Wendell Carter, and Mo Wagner is subbed in for James Ennis. Isaac kicks to Anthony. Back to Isaac. Now here's Wagner, guarded close, and the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. Here is Porter. 17 points for him last game against Indiana.
Well, not too slim to mix it up inside. Nice work by Porter.
Pistons leading by 10. Here's Cobb. Good on the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Deep 2 from Anthony at the tip. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Cobb passes to Okafor. And here is Cobb. 17 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Isaac passes to Bamba. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Now Diallo. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Pistons lead by 12. And so is Detroit, enjoying a 12. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with... And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Checked in for the Magic. Ennis comes in for Anthony. Cobb is out there with Junior. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Stewart in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
I'll tell you, the next step for Mo Bamba will be more muscle, but he finishes through contact right there.
Pistons leading by 10. Passes it to Diallo. Now Junior.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Here's Isaac, and Isaac throws it down.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Junior kicks to Okafor. The Pistons working the ball around now. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Out to the right wing. Here's Bamba. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 11 points for Mohamed Bamba.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And there's the pass to Diallo. Shoots over Bamba. Carter pulls it in.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
The Magic trail by 6, and the foul called on Junior. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. No good on that one. And Orlando making a change here. Ross is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Now, here's Cobb. He's got 11. They get a hand on it. Diallo the pass to Cobb. 12 seconds left in the third quarter, and the shot goes in.
And they say the mid-range J is a dying shot, but Cobb enjoys knocking it down from there.
From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Detroit Pistons bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruised. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for the Magic, Bamba is out there with Carter. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Anthony, and it's Ross in at the 2 spot. And it's Carter missing. Detroit leading by 7. Cobb kicks to Junior. Pass to Stewart. Pass to Junior. Pulls up. It's hauled in by the Magic. Bamba's got his 5th rebound in this one. Anthony with it. Passes it to Ross. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Isaac. He's guarded by Diallo. Isaac misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Junior with it. Bamba picks him up. Cobb with it. Anthony on him. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the pass to Ross. Over Diallo. The Magic again can't hit.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
One-on-one fast break, and it's in there.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Now a timeout called by Detroit. So the big win by Detroit in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and
Made it like woo. Hit it to the truth. And how I do. Like, hold on. Did my maker hit a ask for a favor? I need the money and clothes, the flashy cars and the jewels. All these rappers is screwed. Flashing lights and I pose on the road to give you my soul. Hold on, no fans screaming names, ain't naming things. Leave for days, ain't never been on my level. Keep pushing hits, how you in trouble? You. My money is flipping, these racks is tripling. Numbers don't lie while my exes all hang. Tell a lie to prove as you playing. My eyes, gotta keep praying. Like woo, made it like woo, ay, hit it.
The community.
I think we got to do one more.
All right.
We got to close with a win.
One more. I'm not mad at you guys. I'm just disappointed.
Oh, that's the worst.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. We've got Wayne Ellington. Grant is out there with Plumlee. Then it's Dennis Smith. And it's Bay in at the 3. And for the Hornets, Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Monte Graham is out there with Monk. And it's Hayward in at the 3 spot. So the Hornets win the tip. And looking at teams with first-year coach. Bridges, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Junior's checked in for the Pistons. The Pistons have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Hornets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Graham surveying the floor. To the paint, here's Monk. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Plumlee, the pass to Bay. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Pass to Junior. Cans the shot from the wing.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
Bridges passes to Washington. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Strong inside play from Washington. I mean, he gets it to go in with the aggressive play.
Smith inside, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Monk. The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And some changes here for the Hornets. Biombo, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. McDaniels comes in for Washington. And Martin subbed in for Malik Monk. And he sinks the second.
And it's the combination of athleticism, speed, and intelligence Smith Jr. has that's so impressive. Just a dynamic point guard with...
Oh!
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Diallo, the pass to Junior. Now here's Okafor. Covered by Biombo. Okafor kicks to Diallo. Lots of room. That one doesn't drop. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. This time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
And when you're not connecting from deep, you got to mix it up. I mean, look to score inside more. They didn't do enough of that.
Smith in the posts. He's against Martin. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's Martin on the wing. No good on the triple. Pistons trailed by 3. Diallo the pass to Junior. They get it again. Off with the layup. From deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now Bridges. They had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami. Oh, that's offensive interference. Pistons trailed by 8. Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
Stan's only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
On the court for the Pistons, they've got Smith. Plumlee out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Junior, and it's Bay in at the small forward. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Charlotte leading by 8. And here is Monk. A 17-point game for him in the win against Miami.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
The pass to Graham. And 1:01 left in the second quarter. They get the rebound. Monk's shot's good. Monk's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hornets.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pass to Bay. Back to Smith. Passes to Grant. Smith outside. A 3. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And so assured. Can't give an inch of breathing room to Smith Jr. That's when he strikes.
Monk for 3. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 4 assists in the game. Pistons trailed by 10. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith finds Plumlee. Stolen by Washington. Graham against Smith. Now here's Graham. He's guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Monk from the arc. That shot no good. And so it's Charlotte with a 10-point lead. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. A fantastic... deciding to change it up. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. We've got Bismack Biyombo. McDaniels is out there with Devontae Graham. Then there's Miles Bridges. So that's the Hornets 5.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Here's Graham. 8 points for him. And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Graham. Kicks it to McDaniels. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got assist #8 here in this one already. Detroit's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Cobb passes to Okafor. The Hornets pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Graham from outside. He doesn't hit that one. And the Pistons now going the other way. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Jackson dishes to Cobb. The feed to Junior. And it's Okafor. That time on the assist by Junior. Okafor's got the game tied up here for the Pistons. Three-pointer, Graham. No good. Back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter.
So it's Charlotte picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webb.
Swear they be faking a lot. I stray away from the ops. They like to fixate, they just like my mixtape. They can't wait for the drop. Been counting so much that my hands tired. Never scared of high stakes like a vampire. I be like a campfire. No, I'm not in the my hands tied. I'm that guy. You be.
Oh no.
Oh, they're dancing on us. They're still dancing.
They are.
Dunk that.
Dance on man.
Yeah, take that. Now I'm gonna dance back. I'll do the pony.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Zeller is out there with Bridges. Then there's Devontae Graham. And there's Monk, and it's Hayward in at the small forward position. And for Detroit, we've got Plumlee. Dennis Smith is out there with Wayne Ellington. Then there's Jeremy Grant, and it's Bay in at the 3, the small forward. For we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg, early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach? Checked in for Detroit. Junior comes in for Wayne Ellington. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Biombo's checked in. The Hornets have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Well, with both parents being 5'10", Hayward was encouraged to develop his backcourt skills. Then he had the growth spurt.
Smith outside. The shot comes out. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure in that one. Didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
And yes, it's good.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the mindset of Smith. Solid at running the offense and finding his teammates who are open.
Bring him against Smith. Ring shot on the way. Kept alive by Charlotte. Pass to Monk. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Here's Smith. The three. Here's Grant, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Charlotte called for the foul.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
Charlotte making a switch here.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Graham. Count the basket.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Now, here's Cobb. Graham defending. Hornets trail by 4. Lets the 3 fly. Drains it from beyond the arc. Graham's got 7.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Cobb passes to Okafor. The pass to Diallo. Kicks it to Junior. Shot on the wing. Good work defensively by Martin.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
76% on the season from the foul line.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Hayward can hit.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
They've got Junior. He's out there with Smith, and it's Bay in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. Back to Smith. Pass to Bay. 5 on the clock. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. He's got 6.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
And there's the feed to Grant. To the left side wing. Here's Junior. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Zeller's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. In the corner, it's Hayward. Hands it from downtown. Hayward's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hornets.
Entering the league, this is where Hayward had to improve, and he has. Tremendous touch now from range.
Bay passes to Junior. Smith outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And such a speedy player. Love how Smith Jr. forces the issue and makes you hit him.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That free throw, no good. Plumlee is checked in for Detroit. And the second free throw, good.
And you know, known for that rim-rocking dunking ability. Smith Jr., though, a special talent. This is a guy who wants to keep getting better over time.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Monk. Shoots the 3. Hayward with the ball. Passes it to Graham. There's the triple. Biyombo kicks to Monk. Bangs home the trifecta. Monk's got 10 points in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Smith scanning the floor. Biyombo with the block. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets up. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different. The Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Now the pass to Monk. Dishes it to Graham. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. They've got McDaniels. Monk is out there with Devontae Graham. Then there's P.J. Washington. Grant, he's checked in for Jackson. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Biyombo's checked in. 1:04 left to play in the third. Pass to Monk. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And that one, good. Washington's got 6 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Cobb. That 3 off the mark. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Monk, and Grant sends it back, and he gets it back. The shot by Monk is no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
You know, you got to hit Cobb harder than this. If you let him work through contact, he finds ways to score.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw drops in for Cobb. 11 seconds left to play here in the third. Graham, the pass to Biyombo. Monk, no one around him, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Monk's got 15.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.
There you go. Oh my, I thought you should.
I got it.
Oh no, get up.
Uh-oh.
You all right?
Oh no.
Are you hurt?
We're giving away shirts and we're giving away posters. Here it is.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And the starting group for the Spurs, we've got Murray, got good Pirtle out there with Johnson. Then it's DeRozan, and it's White in at the 2. And for the Pistons, Smith is out there with Wayne Ellington. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Plumlee, and it's Bay in at the 3 spot. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team? Something for a look now for San Antonio. Eubanks is checked in, and it's Lonnie Walker in for Derek White. And a wide open look for Walker. No good from outside. Pistons leading by 8. Here's Junior. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Murray's got the ball here for the Spurs. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Walker. DeRozan's got his second bucket tonight.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
Smith the pass to Stewart. Over Johnson. Detroit, no good that time either.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pistons have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
Here's Murray. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Well, you look at Murray, and I think he's most effective in the open court. That's really where he does much of his damage on the break.
The pass to Bay. He's guarded by Johnson. And Stewart gets it to go.
A quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Walker the pass to Johnson. Back to Walker. The feed to Johnson. Spurs working the ball around now, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Okafor. Eubanks grabs the miss. On the wing, DeRozan. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Clippers.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
And so is Detroit, heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Starting out his career, Derek White's been the beneficiary of playing for a great coach. Here's what he had.
He's been big on me about just believing in myself I remember one time he's like, it doesn't matter what school you went to, what happened in the past, just believe in yourself, know that you belong here, and good things started happening.
Here for Detroit. Stewart's checked in for Okafor. Ellington comes in for Diallo. And Junior subbed in for Josh Jackson. DeRozan finds Pirtle. Gay with it. He's picked up by Cobb. Murray right side. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Walker. A new 14-second shot clock for San Antonio. On the court for San Antonio, we've got DeRozan. Rudy Gay is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Murray, and it's Walker in a shooting guard. And Stewart gets it to go. Spurs trail by 3. To the inside, here's Walker. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
Out to the wing. Grant against Walker. Makes it off the glass. Grant's got 8 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Murray, the pass to Poeltl. Outside DeRozan. And 1:01 left in the first half. 5 to shoot. Murray. The shot from the low post is good. He has 6.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
Here's Cobb, and the basket is good. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Walker the pass to Murray. Outside DeRozan. Down low. And it's Murray, that time on the assist from DeRozan. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight. Detroit's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Buries the long-range jumper. Cobb's got his second bucket.
Cobb now can stop on a dime at a drop of bat. Boom! Step into that shot. He makes it look easier than it is.
Here's DeRozan. No good off the back of the rim.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Deep 2 from Murray. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Plumlee. Jackson comes in for Jeremy Grant. Junior's checked in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Cobb in for Smith. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
We've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Junior's out there with Cobb. And there's Jackson, and it's Stewart in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now. Junior kicks to Cobb. to the middle. Here's Junior. It's tipped. And now here comes Gay leading the break. Plenty of space. And it's San Antonio with another.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Stewart passes to Bay. Here's Junior. But they get it back. Detroit, no good that time either.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Outside Jackson to stop the run, and the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Cobb. And it's Mills with the ball for the Spurs. Pass to Eubanks. Now here's Jang. And here's Gay outside. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out with it, working on Walker. He tries for 3. And it's Junior missing. Gay outside. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's San Antonio holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pistons. Some changes here for the Spurs. Eubanks is checked in, and it's DeRozan in for Johnson. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got White. Rudy Gay is out there with DeRozan, and it's Eubanks in at the center, locking down the middle.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Smith against White. Smith kicks to Grant. Here's Junior. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on White.
Well, you've got to do better than that against Smith Jr.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on.
Smith outside. Feeds it to Grant. Kicks to Junior. Smith feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. And it's blocked. Here's Junior. Plumlee trying to break loose. Got it!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 1. Antonio making a switch here. That one misses.
But Hurdle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball
the ball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Boy, the speed and shooting Smith possesses is dangerous. I mean, a speedy point guard who continues to get better.
It's taken away by Smith. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is